Fasting gives us the ability to feel what it means to be in hunger. Loving yourself means accepting who you are, not fighting with yourself. We have received 1,000 things, but we are just worrying about this one thing that we didn't receive. I always say time equals love. Time is loved more than money.
Welcome Jojo's Cross Borders. Today is the second episode for me have a conversation with the Shifu Siri. Thank you, Shifu, to come back.
Thank you for having me.
So this episode, basically, I went through all these comments we have for our first ones. It's a Q&A session. Thanks for everybody watching our discussion. Most of them find out quite valuable, helpful for them to face in their life challenges. For example, the AI, for example, their challenges. So, but first of all, before I start to ask all the questions, can I say something about Ramadan? Because yesterday is the official day they started Ramadan, and the Muslim people, most of them, they all were fasting from day sunset. And basically it's quite after 4 o'clock today. I asked my friends who is fasting, they can't eat any and drink until the sunset. In the UK it's 5:30 this year, but sometimes it can be 8 o'clock, which is quite challenging. And people still working. Yeah,
that's wonderful discipline.
Yeah. So what do you think about this? I just feel so touched for people willing to do that. And then so I want to ask your view for the people from carry different religion and then doing different ritual for the good for the world.
Yeah. I personally see fasting in Ramadan season is a wonderful sacrifice and dedication that our Muslim friends do. And when I was in Sri Lanka, when I was in school actually, I had a lot of Muslim friends, and I was amazed by their dedication. Even in their age, they dedicated to what they practice. So it's a good discipline in one hand. And the other hand, this fasting, this season or this fasting practice, we can see in many other religions. For an example, in Buddhism, as a Buddhist monk, we fast every day.
Yes. Okay. I know you never eat anything after 12 o'clock.
Yeah, so from after 12 midday until next day morning, until 6:30 in the morning, we are not allowed to have any solid food. Okay, we can drink water, but we can drink tea.
Yeah, I'm going to serve some tea. Yes. Yeah, when you're talking, yeah.
So when we can drink tea, but not any solid food. So that a Buddhist monk should follow this rule for their whole life. So that's in Buddhism. In Hinduism there is fasting, and in Jainism there is fasting. And there are so many other religions that has this wonderful practice of fasting. And in one way, fasting helps us in health-wise, and also fasting helps us to develop a good mental discipline.
Can you explain more?
Because
mental discipline.
Yeah, for an example, it's the natural tendency for a human, for all of us, when we see food, we get attracted to.
Yes.
Right? We get attracted to, and we have this sort of craving towards food. You know? And that is a craving that is within our mind.
Yeah.
But when we fast, right, we undergo a discipline. When we see food, we control our emotions. No, this is my fasting time. I'm not going to eat it. Okay? So you develop a certain discipline to not to do something.
Okay.
Because in discipline, most of the time, there are things that we don't do. Okay, so when you have that control in your mind, it develops your mental discipline, to practice something for a long period of time. Okay, and that kind of mindset is so needed in this era, these days. Because most of the people, they have lost the ability to hold on to one thing and just practice it for a long time, right?
Yeah.
And the benefits in human life, when you do the human things, the benefits come with time. It doesn't come overnight, so that we have to wait. We have to practice, we have to repeat, we have to do it again and again. This might be boring, this might be difficult, but you hold on to something and you practice. That develops a mental skill that can be applied to many other things.
To control yourself.
Yes.
To watch your minds.
Yeah.
Tell yourself like, this is what you want, but you're going to hold on.
Yeah.
Or maybe that's not the right thing for you to do it now, right?
Yeah. That's one good thing that I see in fasting. And the other thing is, fasting humbles us. It tells us how it feels like to not to have food. So there are people who are living in the world who cannot and who struggle to afford food, and they're living in hunger.
Many people.
Yeah. So. And sometimes they live in hunger they have just one meal per day. Sometimes they don't have any meal per day. They cannot afford, right? Children. So that fasting gives us the ability to feel what it means to be in hunger, and what it means to not to have things, and it gives you a good lesson of, that's one part of our life. It helps us to be humble. So there are so many benefits from that.
So if you teach us humble, let us experience, like when that's how you feel when you're hungry, you can't eat, or when you're hungry, you don't have food to eat. With that also, with this practice, gonna bring people's gratitude as a benefit.
Definitely. I mean, when let's say like it's something like this. So I'll tell you my personal experience.
Yes, please.
Because when I became a monk, the biggest challenge for me because I was planning to become a monk, and the biggest challenge for me was, okay, well, if I become a monk now, I have to give up eating after 12, and I would be in hunger. I thought I would die.
You were young. You were 20, right?
Yeah.
That's the time like you eat a lot of food, right?
Yeah.
Okay.
And then I thought like I would die, right? I would die. I would definitely die. And then I came to the monastery, and then. When I became a monk, then all of a sudden we gave up eating, after
There's
12
no
p.m.
transition time for you to get used to.
Well, we had we didn't have a transition time.
Yeah.
Because when we were training, the trainees had the opportunity to have dinner.
Yeah.
But once you're 1 month before becoming a monk, you start undertaking 10 disciplines. So they are called precepts, 10 precepts.
10 precepts,
10 precepts, you have to give up you have to fast in 10 precepts.
So one of the, is the fast,
So that 1.5 months we started fasting, and it was one of the most difficult times in my life, right? And next day morning when you wake up, when you go to the alms hall, when you sit down and when you're given the food plate, feel so grateful for having that food. It feels so great. Oh, thank you.
Thank you
for giving
me
us
this
food,
food.
you know.
Yeah.
And that is also one thing that I see in that comes from fasting. You know, if you don't have a health condition or health problem, at least once a week, if you can you can skip a meal, you know, you can could give up having dinner, you know, and start fasting. If you don't have a
Health
medical
condition.
only, I think it will help in many ways in life.
So for the health part of you and also for mental. Yeah, so I asked one of the, I have a friend from Saudi and Dubai. And I say, why this Ramadan? Why people doing this? And they say that's yeah, as you explain, we can experience, we can cherish more about what we have. And then the same times, they say that's what also we can save for those foods, and then given to these people,
the community who are need.
So one is saved, and the other things is given.
Yeah. That's
beautiful.
That's beautiful.
Yeah. But I guess it's all the religions we call it oneness.
Yeah.
It's the same, right?
We all practice many similar things together. You know, you can see like in religions there are so many practices you can see they do it with a similar purpose.
Yes. Yeah, a different name.
In different names. For example, fasting is something that you can see across many religions. You know, meditation you can see in many different forms, okay, in different ways. Be it chanting. Sometimes there are chantings. Sometimes there are prayers. You know, but you sit down and you close your mind, and you close your eyes, and you just be with it.
Be with that, yeah.
Okay.
Well, I'm making your tea now.
Oh.
This is a pour tea, and then you can see this is using the clay pot. I'm making it. Supposed to heal your cough. You've British weather quite challenge for you from Sri Lanka. You've been been poorly since. So the majority of the comments people related to relationship, relationship with yourself, like an identity, and the relationship with their girlfriends and spouse, and the relationship to the work college, like their boss, stakeholders, investors. So can we start one by one to talk about relationship?
Yeah.
So correct me if I can ask Shifu as a monk about relationship, about girlfriends, boyfriends, and husband and wife.
Yeah.
Because people will think about, you're a monk. This is an experience you don't have.
Yeah.
And then so
you can't say you don't have, because you've had the experiences before becoming monks.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
Oh.
We all live. As monks, we lived in normal life, normal way. We weren't any different from all of the other people. We lived in this normal way, and we chose this path.
So you had a girlfriend?
I had girlfriend.
And you break out. You break up, and then so now you can share your experience. I mean, okay. So see, we think monk is mystery. Yeah, people think, right? Because just a lot of unknowns around you. Right? So that's why the last episode I asked about your childhood and how you become a university things, and our audience is really interesting to know. Now we open up another layer to talk about relationship. Okay, so Shifu, so then lots of people have a broken heart experience. We all have it, and then you had it. So from Buddhist point of view, what is your advice for people get out of that relationship or find the right relationship?
It's a very complicated question.
Very. I didn't plan to ask you this.
Okay, it's a very complicated
And what
question.
is a relationship is then for?
A relationship is basically nothing but love. That's the simple way to put it. You love, first you love yourself, and you love someone else.
Yes.
Okay, thank you.
Yeah.
So, love is something that is really hard to accept and understand, because most of the time the love is being misinterpreted in this world. Okay.
In which way?
Because when we come to this world, we have said that the society around us have said, oh, this is how you should love. This is what you should look for in a partner. Okay, and this is what you should do in a relationship. Okay, so we agree to these definitions of the society, and we run according to that. We never think about what is love, what is actually love to me. Okay, not based on the other people's explanation, but what it really means to me. Okay, and understand that love is all about a dedication, a sacrifice towards the happiness of yourself and the happiness of another being. Okay, I'm not talking about not talking about only about the romantic love. I'm talking about the love towards in any relationship, be it husband and wife, be it girlfriend and boyfriend, be it father, children, parents, children's parent, any form of relationship, there should be love. And love is something that is, you shouldn't try to explain it. Right. For an example, you don't know why you are loving, but you are loving. Okay, if I ask from you, Jojo, do you love your daughter? What is your answer?
I say yes, I love her.
Yeah, but why?
Because I'm her mother.
Yeah, but just because you're the mother of your daughter, is that only the only reason?
No, because I love the way that she is. I love like her being her.
But even if she, let's say, sometimes we love when people are good. Do we love when people are bad?
Yeah, I mean, as a mother, if she do naughty things, I still love her for everything. I told her many times, no matter what it is or what's wrong, what happened, I love you.
Yeah.
You know, but it's okay to share with me.
That's the beauty. That's the beauty of love. What is it? Love always means when you love someone, you're not only loving the good side of the person, but also you understand there are bad things, weaknesses of this person, but I still love.
Yeah.
Okay. That doesn't stop me from loving this person.
So then, is that means in a relationship, if you broke up with a reason that's one person accuse you, you know, should do that, I didn't get what you know, you're supposed to do that. If one party complains or they can't get along, so they don't accept you go in that directions. So that means they don't love the other directions or the other part?
That's the thing. I'll explain, I will put it in this way, the relationship, the love in the relationship, the true thing. And love, you say, in true love, you say, I want you to be happy. okay, I want you to be happy. If that happiness includes me, that's good. But if that happiness doesn't include me, right, that's okay. All I want is, I want you to be happy.
What about your sacrifice then? Because let's say if you, like you had a girlfriend before, and then you love her, obviously, and then you want her to be happy without you. You're going to different path. But that moment when you walk away, so you feel your heart,
Yeah,
you get the feeling,
yeah,
broken,
yeah,
separation,
yeah,
and all the other emotions,
yeah,
or failure.
yeah. That comes from that pain and that suffering comes not from love. That comes from attachment. Okay. In attachment, in love, I told you before, in love, you say, I want you to be happy, but even that happiness doesn't include me. That's okay. I want you to be happy. That's what I meant. That's what I meant.
Yeah.
I want you to be happy. But in attachment, you say, I want you to be happy, but that happiness, if I want you to be happy only if that happiness includes me only. There should be something for me to be happy.
Oh, that's about you then.
So
That's
attachment is
or selfish.
Yeah. So that is not love. That's called business.
I love you talking. Doesn't sound like a monk. Yeah, that's for business, for purpose.
Yeah, but
exchange purpose.
Exchange. I mean, you give something only if you give me this. Okay. Understand that in normal relationship as humans, we have love. Yes, we do, and also we do have attachments. Okay. The problem is not about not having attachment. The goal is not to give up attachment. It's to understand what causes suffering is attachment, not the love. So that you don't complain the person, oh, I loved this person, and that's why this is suffering. No, where the suffering comes from is through attachment. Okay, the reason why you suffer is because you lost something. I lost it.
Yeah.
It's a big loss for me.
Yeah.
Okay, and that causes suffering because there is attachment. But let's say if there is love, you say, I want you to be happy. And if that happiness doesn't include me, still I want you to be happy. Now maybe you may get what you want or you may not. But still, what you wished for is the other person's happiness. For an example, as a parent, when you bring up your child, you raise your child, does the child support you?
Support
as a child, little
No,
girl?
no,
nothing.
no.
You give everything, just to that child to let go.
Yes.
As a parent,
Yeah.
Yeah. When they become young, they get married.
Yes.
And they just move out of the house. Now you gain nothing from them.
No,
you may
occasionally a phone call or visit.
But you don't expect as a parent. As a parent, you don't expect money from them. I don't say, most of the parents say, I don't want anything from you. I want you to be happy. That's what you call love.
Yes. Yeah. So would that also explain, so is that also the attitude, like when we talk about relationship with yourself? So we are our closest friends with ourselves, right? Because we have a self-talking all the time. So how we can implement the love to the relationship with ourselves?
Well, first I would say you have to love yourself first, more than anyone. If you truly, in the correct, that's what I would say, if you correctly love yourself, you don't have to forcefully love another person. The love comes out from you. Naturally. Because you're filled with love.
So people challenge, if somebody loves their self, we always heard about love yourself, and then people being criticized, you just love yourself. You are just a selfish person. That's combination. That's all naturally coming. People accuse me just like can be a selfish because I love myself. I set the boundaries, that sort of thing. What's the difference? Love yourself with being selfish.
Loving yourself and being narcissist are two different things.
It's two different things?
Yeah.
Okay. Well, then.
Loving yourself means accepting who you are.
Yeah.
Not fighting with yourself.
Okay. Not fighting.
Not hating yourself.
Right.
Okay. And being selfish means you expect things from yourself, and also you expect other people to be under you according to your wishes, because that's selfish. Okay.
Right.
Self-love comes from accepting and being kind to you. It's not about, what can I get from other people to satisfy me?
Yeah.
It's about, no, I see good and bad within me. Okay. And I accept that, I see that person as myself. I see it as it is. I told you in the last conversation, seeing yourself or seeing something as it is.
Yes, accept that.
It's really important. So that you don't hate your weaknesses. Okay? There's nothing you can gain from hating it. You just have to see it, understand it, why it caused, why the weakness causes, and then you have to work on it. Like you're nurturing a child.
Right, yeah.
So when you see your child, you see, there are weaknesses that my child have. So as a parent, what should I do? I have to help. I have to look for those weaknesses and how to help with that child to develop in those areas.
So help yourself to develop, to become better version.
Yeah.
I have also questions from the comments. Now young people really can't find a job. And then people write to me saying that, can you ask Shifu Siri? I'm talking about UK. I think this is a global phenomena. Young people graduate from uni, can't find a job. So they suffer, not only the young people, their parents suffer as well. So they want me to ask see if you can help. I don't think you can help to find a job for them.
That's about I can't
do. But you see what I mean, right?
Yeah. But I can help in one way. I can give an advice for the people who are looking for opportunities. Stop consuming negativity from the world. That's just one advice for everyone. Because what we consume, like what we see, it goes into our mind and it creates negativity within us. Now we carry that negativity and we walk around this world. When you carry this negativity, you can't see the world as it is. Okay? So that you see the opportunities, you see the good things, but then you still have the negativity in your head. It's not about not having the opportunity, it's about what is going on here. Okay? I would say, for an example, this is something that affects a lot of us. Social media or any other media. When we watch, when we see them, when we listen to them, you're not in control of what you see. When you scroll, you don't know what will be next, what will be the next video. Okay, so then anyone can feed anything to us. Okay, and when you see it, there is thought process going inside it. Okay, the more negativity you consume from that, because in social media, what sells more is negativity.
Oh, really?
Anger, fear. This is what sells more.
Emotions.
Emotions like lust, anger, fear. This is what sells in the social media.
Yeah, show off.
Yeah.
Yeah, the private jets.
And then what happens, it creates certain emotions within you. And when you go out, you're carrying those emotions in your head and you're in fear. When you're in fear, you don't see the beauty or even the opportunities in this world because you're in fear. Right? But this fear wasn't there before we watch it.
No.
It was added by someone else.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
That's why it's very good to not to watch too much, not to being too much in social media. It's a very good way to use it is that you use it for only what you need.
Like dictionary.
When you need it.
Yeah, dictionary.
Like a dictionary.
Or university, searching for some knowledge.
Just to get some, okay, if you need something, you go and get something and you come back. You don't buy other things.
Yes, yeah.
When you do this, see that you will find a lot of free time in life.
Yeah, because so many people, just especially young people.
Yeah, these days it's really important for all of us to keep our head clean, keep our mind clean. Okay? Because when you carry those negative emotions within you, everything, try this, okay? Try this. Train your mind to think that everyone is friendly with me. Always think like this. Always believe that people are good. Okay? Because like when you watch social media, you say, oh, people are very bad. They're very angry. Right? That's what it says. And we go to the world and we think that, oh, these people are bad.
Yeah.
And we are in fear.
I block that. Yeah.
When you're in fear, what attracts to you is also fear.
Yeah.
Okay. For an example, let's say if someone is in the fear of darkness. Okay. So many people, there are some people who they are afraid of the darkness. Now let's say you are in the jungle, you are in the darkness, you don't have a flashlight or anything, you're going forward. Every sound you hear is a ghost.
Yeah. Yeah.
Right? Everything that you see is a ghost. Why? Because it's within you. Okay? When you have fear inside you, what attracts towards to you is also fear. But if you have happiness within you, what attracts to you is also happiness. Okay? Try this. If you're in fear, let's think about people are very good. They're very kind. I just have to smile. I just have to talk with them. Go out and see, you will see a lot of smile faces.
I try that later.
Yeah. And think that, oh, people are in fear. I'm in fear. Some person might blame me or say something bad to me. Go out and you will find a lot of things like that. You will get what you're looking for in life.
You will get what you're looking for in your life. Okay. Yeah.
You're looking for fear. If you're looking for fear,
you get your fear. If you're looking for your money, you get your fortune. Come naturally if you're doing good. Yeah. So that's also related to the topics that I asked about with you about the energy. You know, like we have the words like energy in English, and Chinese we call 能量. Positive energy we call 正能量. What's the Sri Lanka word for energy?
Shakti.
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 Yeah.
So what is your view about the energy for a individual and energy with the whole organization?
Yeah, I mean, first of all, this energy, all this energy starts from your mind. Because mind creates the energy in this world. Okay?
Yeah. So it's the mind creates the energy.
Mind can create the energy. Yeah. It's not the only thing that creates the energy. It's the fundamental thing for everything in life. That's what the Buddha said. In the first verse in Dhammapada, the Buddha says, Manopopangama Dhamma, mind is the foremost for everything. Mind is the chief for everything. And if someone does something with an impure mind, does something or say something or think something with an impure mind, then the suffering will follow that person.
So that's karma.
Yeah, that's because he's doing it with an impure mind. So that the nature of that mind is impure and the result is suffering. In the same way the Buddha says, if someone does something or says something or thinks something with a pure mind, then the happiness and the peace follows that person. That's the nature of this world. Okay? If you plant a mango seed, you will get mangoes. If you plant a grape seed, you will get grapes, not mangoes. Okay? What you plant is what you get. That's the basis of karma. In the same way, if you think good, you will get good.
So the good is created the positive energy.
Yeah. It's created by mind. So I believe, this is my personal belief, that the thoughts carry energy.
Thought carry energy.
Energy, and it can change all of us. It can change ourselves, even our body, and it can change another person.
So my thoughts can change another
yes,
person?
Yes.
How?
For an example, so there's this tradition in Sri Lanka. We worship our parents. Okay? And when we worship our parents bless us. Okay? And I remember when I caught a bad virus fever when I was small. I still have this memory within me. My mom and my dad sat near my bed, and it was a terrible virus. And both of them held my hand, and they did a Buddhist chanting according to our religion, and they blessed me, and I could feel something is changing within me. I felt. Okay, that's called blessing. Blessing comes from someone who is being positive, okay, and driving that positive thoughts directing that positive thoughts towards a person.
Now I understand.
Okay.
Yes.
And that energy that carries through that thoughts can change the other person. That's why in Buddhism we practice a meditation called loving kindness meditation. Right. In loving kindness meditation, we give loving kindness. First of all, we give loving kindness to ourselves. Okay, and also we direct these thoughts of loving kindness to other people. You know, people who are in this house, to people who are living in this land, to people who are living in this city, to the country. So it's like a ripple.
Spreading.
In this meditation, we step by step, we are expanding our thoughts. We are including everyone to our thoughts of loving kindness. You know, and there are so many incidents that there are people who kept on practicing. They had terrible moments in their life. They're practicing this meditation, and they've got good results. They saw that change happening because they're genuinely doing it, like driving that energy towards another person. And that can change.
Yeah, that can change. I think that's the same within a business, like a big organization. If the people, everybody carrying this kindness, so the whole organization energy gonna be so different.
It comes from top to bottom.
Yes.
It flows from top to bottom.
Right. Yeah.
Yeah.
Wow.
It should flow from top to bottom.
Yeah.
When it should, because where it started is from the top.
Yeah.
The person, the owner, or the CEO, or the manager in that company.
Yeah.
And what he has in his mind.
Ego.
Right.
And at the top.
Yes. So let's say what he has in his mind flows down.
Flows down.
It flows down to the very
bottom one to serve everybody.
Yeah.
And then to be like a tree that you develop.
Yeah. So in the same way, if you have the kindness and the compassion, you develop it more. So we are not, basically we are not born with kindness. It's a virtue that develops. Okay? The more you develop, the more you will change. The more you will change, the more other people will change. There's no any other efficient way to change people than changing ourselves.
Changing ourselves first.
Yeah, setting the example first within ourselves. You know, and when you change, it flows down to the other people.
It's like you don't have nobody.
You don't have to force to do that to other people.
You don't have a force. You don't want to have the force.
Yeah, in the same way, like, so when we came to the temple to become monks, you know, we learn from our master. And I see that we carry the traces of qualities of our master, because we saw him as our teacher and we learned from him, and it flowed down towards the other monks.
Is that means you're so lucky to having the master
Of course.
Yeah.
Of course.
But is that master is different from the parents?
I would keep, so master, my teacher is the teacher who showed me the spiritual, the one part of my life that I didn't see. Well, my parents helped to see that, but my master showed me that. Okay, so I am not comparing my master to my parents. They are always stays in the same place, because without any of them, I couldn't do anything. Okay.
The reason I ask you, because there's a topic people talk about childhood trauma, like in the psychology world. So I think it's mostly that there is childhood trauma exist, but a lot of the social media stuff to turn into the hatred to the parents, blame. Why you raise me like that? You know, blah blah blah.
Yeah.
It's just that social media, that's so wrong. But I think what I want to say is, master parents, they make who we are. They try their best to raise you. They provide you everything needed when you're 20, then become a monk. That is, you go on your own. It's beyond their knowledge or ability to guide you anymore, right?
Yeah.
So they are equal. I agree with what I said.
I do. Parents are a part of your life, part of your character, but it's not your whole character.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yeah.
So there's no point of, so for an example, every parent, most of the parents will try their best.
Most of them try.
I don't say every one of them,
Yeah.
but most of them,
Yeah.
right? They try their best to give to their children.
Mm.
Every master, or most of the masters, try to give their best to their students.
Mm.
Okay, that doesn't make the master or the parent a perfect person. Okay, because we all are humans, so we all have imperfections and weaknesses. Okay, and eventually the parents or the masters, the mistakes would happen, right? And there's no point of complaining for what we didn't have, what they didn't give to us. But we can turn that to the other side and we can be grateful for what they gave to us. Okay? Because we have received 1,000 things, but we are just worrying about this one thing that we didn't receive. You know?
Yeah.
Just one thing we are missing, but we are worrying about it.
Yeah.
But if you can be grateful for what they gave to us.
But can I pause you when you say be grateful what they gave it to us? Something like a parents, like a childhood trauma. So they gave the let's say bully, like they've been hit, like they've been punished or neglect.
Yeah.
So they gain some negative experience, which is affect their confidence, their relationship when they grow up.
Yeah.
So that's what you get, positive and also bad, negative. So what's the best of you to see that's the negative part of what your parents gave you to you?
Yeah. The best thing is to first focus on the positive things that you have gotten from your parents and your teachers. First thing.
Yeah.
Okay. And in some places you also get the negativity from them. Okay. That's the nature. Okay. And will there be any help? We just went to them and just complained.
Yeah, or anger, anger.
Showed our anger and went out on them.
Yeah.
And will there be any help? The only thing that they could say is, I'm sorry.
Yeah. Or try my best.
Yeah, I'm sorry. I didn't know about that. I'm sorry.
Yeah.
Okay. And does that sorry makes anything change? Makes any change? No. Now you understand that complaining about this or hating about it does nothing but you get stuck in the past and you stop moving forward because you're stuck in the past. But when you understand this, okay, I've gone through these kind of experiences, and these kind of experiences are what shaped me today. You understand what went wrong, okay, and you understand that it is wrong, and you don't pass it to the next generation because you understand it now. You will be if you can be the person, I'm not going to pass this trauma to the next generation. So you will be the last person of this chain. From you, it's going to stop. Okay? Because you understand. And also, when you do that, understand that you can't be perfect. All you can do is you can try your best. Same like your parents.
Yeah. So at least you try, and then
you try and you understand.
less. Yeah.
So it's getting lesser
Hurt.
and lesser. And
less suffer, yeah. That's exactly what happens to me. Basically, all my parents are not perfect. They're coming from rural China as a peasant, like a farmer, right? So my dad have a short temper, blah blah blah, and then I can see this. I can see what I've been compared as well, because I have a brother. So in China, the boys is it's the root. So, and also my brother is a genius, study high school, really. So I always grew up with that. Look at your brother. Why can't you do that? And I can see that. I can see what the effects on me. Yeah. So now, as a parent, I don't compare to my daughter. And then I try not to lose my temper. I try. I have sometimes, but still I'm not perfect, right? But still like a creative, like a accept everything. Yeah, so that's my generation, what I can do. Yeah. And move forward, she's gonna be even become a better mom.
Person. And when you give that wisdom to your children, they will pass it down to the next generation. And it will get better.
Yeah, it's get better. I have 2 more questions to ask you about the fulfillment. Why I ask this, because I know a lot of successful people, they have everything. They have their money, they achieve their goal in business, or they become the world #1 tennis player, footballs, you know, they conquers the world. Yeah, they get what they want material-wise. Some of them not happy. Or some of them lost the purpose for next chapter in their life. So what is fulfillment and happiness, and what is truly for you? I mean, you is for anybody.
Well, if here's the thing, if you go on chasing behind, so when we as humans, we go on chasing behind these kind of goals, isn't it?
Is that good or bad? Chase the goal?
No, that's part of our life.
Okay. Yeah.
Right. As a human, you have different goals. Right. You have different dreams that you want to do, and it's something that you should do what you love first. Okay. But does that fulfill you as a human? That's a question. Okay. It may or it may not. Okay. Fulfillment doesn't happen just by achieving something. Okay. Fulfillment happens through being grateful for what you achieve. Okay. And seeing the change that happened in you when you achieve these things. Okay. If you focus on what you achieve, and if you think, oh, that is going to make me fulfilled in life, just by achieving it, no, you won't be happy. Because when you get to there, you think, because you imagine it would be this much happy. It would be happy in this way. I would be in this way of happiness. But when we get there, that it is something different than what we've imagined. Okay? And you understand that that's the nature. So that you don't keep your whole fulfillment of life on that final goal. Okay? But when you go through this, when you practice to do something, or when you chase something to achieve something, there are certain changes that happens within you, in a good way. Certain mindsets or skill sets that you develop, people that you meet, the lessons that you learn. When you look back at it and say, I'm so grateful in life to have these experiences. I'm so lucky to have these experiences in life.
So graceful for what you achieve.
Now you feel, okay, I'm so much happy to have these experiences. If it wasn't for this, if I didn't do this, I wouldn't have these experiences. That's why, as a monk, I'm so grateful for this life, because if I didn't become a monk, I will never be able to have these experiences in life, to meet these kind of wonderful people in my life. and to learn wonderful things in my life, to explore wonderful philosophies and thinkings, and to listen to other people's thinking, you know. Everything comes from what you say. It's not about, okay, I'm not fulfilled with only with enlightenment.
It's a process, right?
Okay, because enlightenment is not a goal. It's not chasing. If you chase enlightenment, it will fly away from you. Okay, so it's just these things that you learn in life, the change that happens within you, and you see, oh, I love that change that happened within me. I'm so grateful to have it in my life. That makes me fulfilled. That makes me happy. Fulfilled doesn't mean you become a perfect person. You will die as an imperfect person.
Yes.
Right?
And is that fulfilled? See your progress, see your improvements that make you keep chasing next goal, make you unstoppable. Or is it good or bad? Because it can be tiring if you just always go for your next dreams. There's the endless goals.
Yeah. Somewhere you need to learn how to stop as well. You know, you learn how to. That's where the balance comes in life. You know, because you understand that after every goal there will be another one in this world. That's what I learned to become before becoming a monk. You know, this is not going to end. Okay, after A levels there will be university exams.
Yeah.
After university there will be
Find a job.
And after finding a job, that be looking for love.
Yeah.
And you go on, and this is not going to be end. So that's why I decided to become a monk.
So that's coming to the end, right? For changing. And
Just understanding that and thinking, just somewhere I need to, because we all need to somewhere, we need to rest.
Just stop.
Yeah.
Satisfied.
We can't be satisfied in the sense we have to be happy with what we have. How far we've come, I'm happy for that. I've learned a lot of things from that.
Yeah.
You know, it's not the money that is valuable in life, in what you achieve. It's about the qualities that you develop, the people that you meet, right? And the experiences that you get. These are the most valuable things in life. But unfortunately, in this world, the money is more valuable than these experiences.
For lots of people. Not all of them.
Not all of them. But then, if you start to value those things, you know, you just don't have to think about money.
Yeah, money will come.
Money will come eventually.
Yeah. And also like the lust, like how much money is enough? How many money you can use just for food, eating healthy, and then not a lot of money you need. But if you, I just have to make £1 million every month or every year, set that goal, that is get yourself into the trap, right?
Yeah.
Do we have a time to ask another question about the service? Yeah. So we talk about the influence, like the career, the achievement you have, the growth. Talk about service to the world. We start with this talk about Ramada. Yeah, it's also their service saving the food, giving to the poor people. And then my last question asks about fulfillment. Once you're making a lot of money, you're in a good position. What's next meaningful guidance for them? Can I give you? I read a book and saying about the tree, because I walk my dog every day on the tree, UK and lots of tree. So tree there is service. They provide us oxygen, the shades, everything, and then they went through the heat, the wind, storm. But pure to service us. What's not good about the tree? Nothing. So just about the trade story,
Yeah.
it's bringing me the topics about serve to others, to the world.
Yeah, that's a wonderful thing, because the person who truly sacrifices himself for the benefit of other beings will be the most happiest person on this earth.
Yes, you feel happy after you help some others, right?
You ask why you're not happy? Because there is something that we are looking for us as well. And this is very hard to accept. Okay.
Can you say that again?
The reason why we are unhappy, because we are looking for something for ourselves as well. Okay.
And when you can't get it,
When you don't get it, then you become unhappy. This is the truth in life. You can't deny this. The more you give, the more you will be happy. Inability to give and lack of strength to do that, okay, is something that makes us suffer. Okay, and that is the eternal truth in this world. Okay, if you train your mind to truly let go of selfishness, and your whole purpose is to give, you can't achieve this kind of mindset overnight. You will have to go through suffering for that, because there is the involvement of self with it, and it is there, and it hurt ourself as well. But if you let go of yourself, right, you will be more happy. Look at Buddha. Buddha is someone after the enlightenment. He lived for 45 years, right? And after his enlightenment, for the whole 45 years, what he was doing was he was giving. And he had only 3 hours per day for himself just to have a sleep. The rest of the day he spent giving, teaching. Right.
So teaching is a giving.
It's also a form of giving.
Yes.
Dedication,
Yes.
sacrificing your time and energy on behalf of other beings' happiness and peace.
So giving is not just giving money. That's so superficial, right?
No.
Superficial.
Money can do very little change in life. Right? It's about time. Giving time is the most important thing. That's the most valuable thing that you can give to a human being. It's the time. Time is because they say time equals money, isn't it? But I always say time equals love.
So time is money, time is love.
Time is love more than money. All right? For an example, let's say you give money to, your daughter, but you don't have time.
Oh yeah, that's completely different.
Right? But let's say there is a family that doesn't have much money, but they have time to spend with their children. You know, time to be with them, talk with them. They will feel more happy because there is time. Okay? So spending your time on behalf of other beings' happiness is what brings us happiness.
But in reality, busy people, they work for 8 hours, 10 hours, 12 hours. Then when they get home, children went to bed.
Yeah.
So then those people will say, I understand what you're saying.
Yeah.
But for me, it's impossible. They will say that.
Find a time, at least in the week, a day, to spend time. Put everything aside and prioritize that. Okay?
Yeah.
Because you will have money, But what if you don't have love from your children, people around you? You can be in the most luxurious mansion in this world without love, and you'll still feel unhappy.
You feel cold as well.
Yeah.
Because love gonna warm,
Yeah,
right?
yeah.
Warm you. Yeah.
That's the thing. I always say it's find time for people, not for money. Right? Money is something that it's not the whole purpose of life. It's just part of our life.
Yeah.
You know, because at the end we are going to die in the same way.
Yes. Exactly.
Right? We are going to die
We'll
as
have
humans.
the same destination.
Same destination. We're going to die in the same way. Right?
Yeah.
So it's more about people who we live with. That's the biggest wealth thing in life. You know? And when you prioritize that, you will see, you will feel that there is truly, you're rich. Okay, because there is love. And that's why I always say, the biggest gift that you can give to someone is to give time. Give your time, because human hours are the most valuable hours in this world.
True.
Okay.
So true.
I did a speech in Australia, and I met this senior lady. She came up to me and she said, I did the sermon for 1.5 hours. No, I did a 1 hour sermon, and there were around 2,000 people came to the sermon. And he said, you've used 2,000 human hours today. Okay. And that's a very big amount of hours, and they're very valuable. So when you do it, you did it and you gave something valuable to them. Those hours didn't go waste. So human time is so valuable. So it's the greatest gift that you can give to another person.
You're so right. It's so kind. Yeah. See, this is the same things we do. This like the discussion. You know, there's many people watching us. Like it's an hour and a half of conversation. It's the teachings, the learnings. It's changing people's life.
Yeah.
Valuable.
Yeah.
And then therefore, thank you so much for today.
Thank you for
your time.
Thank you
for your teaching. Seriously, this is so valuable for me and for all our audience. 谢谢师父。
Thank you.